Whoa, get out. Get out. All right, so it was a rough day. I'm sure everybody's wondering what is behind that door. Well, let me go show you. Just kidding. Let's freaking go. Our 900-gallon aquarium shed is freaking complete. At least it can hold water. Let's take a look. This thing right now is fully to the top with water. We're monitoring for air bubbles, different things like that. Didn't mean to give you guys a scare. We're not even sure what that pop was. It could be the shed might not be able to sustain the amount of weight we put on these floor joists, so just keep watching, might blow up. But let's look back and see how we got to this point. Bet you future me said the tank would all be done. Magic, my butt. All right, we're right here. We're at the point. The tank is pretty much full of water. We are in the process of filling it up. We're just taking a break real quick so that way I don't have to run inside and grab a microphone. You know how I am, guys. Lazy. So we're gonna go right here. We're gonna get our filter completely working, installed. Doop. We're going to add a shutoff valve on the outside of the shed for making sure water cannot just go outside the shed and it'll just filter through the filter. So let's knock that out real quick. First thing we're going to do is we're going to jump up here and make sure our spray bar is still aimed in the right direction, which it is. And we're going to very carefully attach our next piece. God, I can't talk this morning, guys. But we're taking a reducer and we're knocking it back down to 1 inch. I'm so excited. I've been so nervous. I thought for sure this thing was gonna just send me like a tidal wave right out of my freaking shed. You guys ever build anything and think, oh man, is it gonna work? I don't know. Yeah, well, if you have, I'm right there with you, brother.
I hit this.
Alright, got it cleaned up on this one. I really don't want to spill any of this stuff into the tank, so we're going to go a little bit more sparingly on this particular piece of pipe. If we can keep it out of the tank, that would be best. Okay, get some glue. This stuff, man, dries so fast, so I'm just gonna put a little extra on the inside to make sure we get a good seal, and we're not even gonna worry about that. And I'm gonna grab the inside to make sure it doesn't spin on me. Just gonna hold it there a few seconds. Then we're going to hurry and get this next cup or section ready. There's a little bit of glue they got on this side. Dang it, hopefully. Hopefully we can still get this installed without any issues. Okay, it's a good spot right there. So now we're just gonna. Alright, you filming again?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright guys, we just had a weird sound. A huge crack. Or crackling noise, I should say. Not sure what it was at all. So right now we're just going to kind of chill out on filling up the tank. We are going to finish this filtration system real fast because that's what we need to do.
Oh, dirty. It's a little wet in the water.
That's all right. The glue is better than the other stuff. The glue will bunch up and just
Yeah.
harden a little ball of rubber. The other stuff will disperse into the water and change the parts per million. Okay. Now, I am so dumb because I forgot to glue this part. I'm not a plumber, guys, alright?
Wow.
Oh, shoot, and this part. Hey.
Oh my god.
Which is okay. Not the end of the world.
You're
What we're
lucky.
gonna do is we're gonna just shimmy that right over like that. We're going to clean up both sides of our pipe. And I'm just gonna put a nice glob on the inside here because this is a huge section right there. Walk her in. Just like so. It's like a nice good seal. Then we got it. Oh man, I hate doing this vertical like this because just the glue wants to just go down so bad. It doesn't want to stay where it's supposed to. Gosh. I wasn't paranoid as it is. Leave it to my wife to scare the crap out of me.
Sorry.
Okay. Now that's almost going to allow us to filter water. Almost. We need to go install this valve right on the outside of the shed here. That way we can direct the water over to this filtration system and see if this thing's going to work or not. So let's grab this and this and this. And then take the Sawzall and we'll cut that off real fast.
Oh my gosh, it worked.
you grab me the Sawzall? Alright guys, so here's our pipe. Oop, there's our fish tank. We'll put insulation. I had to pull it out, obviously, but we'll re-insulate it. Yeah. So right now there's nothing to stop the water from coming directly out. This valve is just going to allow us to do that. Care because this valve is outside, so we're just gonna glob it up. Now you're gonna clean up the fray. Glob up this side too, nice and thick. And then this valve, I'm gonna sit just like that. My kids are playing on the trampoline. My son's nickname is Caveman for a freaking good reason. He is a caveman. Ooh. A lot of glue. But oh, wrong way. Oh. So come right here. So you guys can see now we're blocked off, and when we want to evacuate water, we just open our valve.
So it'll always be on. We'll just, whenever I have to evacuate water, we'll just come out here and just turn the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the filter will always be on, obviously.
Okay.
So let's go back in the shed, see if anything else breaks, and go from there. Okay, it does look. It just looks like it's a significant lean.
Yeah. That's what I thought too. That's what it looked like.
Is it an optical illusion? Bring me a tape measure, please.
Oh, so what does the level say?
Oh. 6 inches, 7 inches. So it's leaning this way. The side of the shed collapsed a little bit.
I think so.
I think my shed just collapsed a little bit. Just gonna let it ride. If this thing blows up in our face, we'll build a new shed. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm dedicated to making an aquarium in my freaking backyard, no matter what it takes. But we now basically have what should be a functioning pump. Boom. So now water's off to the backyard and water is on to the shed. So what we need to do next is, where's the rest of that 1-inch piping? Nope. Alright guys, we're going to add a few pieces of 1-inch pipe to the bottom of our filter just to make sure the water is running away from our filter housing. What the heck? I'm going to do the fur on this side. So we're going to go just like that for now. We'll probably put a couple elbows on this and adjust it later. But for for now, this is what we're gonna go with. Maybe. He's such a burr on the outside. Having a hard time getting the pipe installed. Through the rubber grommet right there. So, let's see if we can get this into the grommet.
Was that a prank? Yeah, let's go inside. Yes!
Okay, moment of truth, I guess.
Oh, come on, let's go inside. I'm not getting bit by a wasp because I almost did just now.
We're gonna turn it on and see what happens. Wish me luck. Well, guys, we freaking did it, man. We got a fully functioning 900-gallon aquarium in our freaking shed. We got a fully functioning, way too powerful, upscale Timu filter. This is crazy. This is awesome. I built this in my backyard, guys. This is incredible. The water looks like a goddamn raging waterfall. I think it's gonna be way too much flow. We'll have to figure that out. But yeah, we freaking did it, man. How freaking cool is that? We got no leaks on our pipe we just installed. The valve's holding good out back. The tank. The tank is done, dude. Alright guys, we do have adjustable flow with this valve right here. I put it at about a 45-degree angle. Probably about half. Oh, I just got splashed in the face. It's awesome. But yeah, tank is done, dude. We have a functioning tank. Filtration at half is pretty good. We're going to seal those up. I don't know if I'll film that or not, but we'll get those sealed up so that way the water isn't leaking and it's only protruding through the pipe. And we might bend these down and in to create our current, eliminating the need for a wave maker because the less is more, right? On a DIY tank, you're not trying to spend a bunch of money and you don't necessarily have a bunch of places to mount stuff. So we're going to try and make this more efficient and more effective for our space. I'm so freaking stoked. It's in my garage, my backyard, whatever you want to call it. I'm freaking out right now. This is the coolest thing I've ever made, hands down. Okay. We got to stop admiring our work. We got to get back to work. So let's kill that pump. We know it works. We might even reduce it a little bit more even. That means there's a significant amount of water in both those reservoirs. They're each 27 gallons. So we'll see. So I have to replace the pump with a smaller one. Not that big a deal. A little bit of gluing at the bottom. That's it. And I think we'll be good though. I think another option we can have too is we can open these up to a larger pipe diameter. We're using 1 inch right now, but we can definitely go bigger like we did here. But the spray bar is working phenomenal. It looks beautiful up there. Did I not show the spray bar? Oh, okay, never mind. We're plugging it back in. Plug it back in, please. I'll show you guys how the spray bar turned out because It's so simple to make this, and it's so effective. We're getting full spray. We're getting full spray on both sides. And then down here, oh, can't lift it up, but there is a I don't know, fairly significant amount of water. I'd say it's about halfway to the pipe right there. So that to me is working really well. The rubber grommets, not so much, but that's something that can be improved. So really happy with that, guys. So there's our upscale DIY filter and our 900-gallon tank. I don't know. You ever get close to the end of one project and then start thinking of another project? Because I like this. I like this a lot. This is big. But I think that's my ideas. Alright. So another thing we need to do, which I'm going to do off camera, but we're going to have to polish this floor because we've been working on this floor for quite some time. And it is pretty scratched up. It happens. I made the floor and then continued to work in here without covering it up, which is my own fault. But I had already planned on polishing it and probably adding another layer on top of it. So we'll get to that off camera. Alright guys. Let's cap this thing. It stays there for a second. We go grab me some drill bits, pretty please. We already had pre-cut some pre-cut some pieces, and in an effort to not destroy our glass, we won't be putting too many screws into place. Because we are drilling right up against the glass. I probably should have countersunk them so I wasn't beating into the glass so much, but I didn't, so it is what it is. Like I said, we're not putting a whole bunch of screws in here. We're just doing enough to hold everything in place. everybody knows I like to try and keep stuff as cheap as possible. That's why there's a hole there. There's always gonna be a hole there. Run out of wood. Just kidding. I have more scrap wood. I have all the shelves I took out of here. Just happen to be the same size plywood, so I have plenty of scrap wood. Now we just gotta play Tetris and be like, okay, which way did we cut it? Ooh.
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah. There we go.
Made it. Shoot. Do you remember where the 2x4s are at?
One.
Let's go right here. Let's go right here. And then we'll go right here. Okay. Couple screws. That's gonna be a problem. I don't know why I set that in so much. Alright guys, there's our cap, and let's do some tile work. It's linoleum tile, let's be honest, super easy. Easiest thing you're ever gonna do in your life if you've ever done linoleum. That's the goal. And forgot, might have to work a little bit on that window frame, because the wood wasn't perfectly matched because I didn't cut it that great. So gonna have to do that too. What do you guys think? Do you guys like seeing me doing all the stuff, or do you like me just fast forwarding through most of it and then you guys get to see stuff like this? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. How would you like to see the videos play out? You want to see, snippets of me doing stuff and then finished product, or do you want to see the whole entire process? Because I'm down to film whatever. If we want to film start to finish, we can do that. And if we want to just see finished products, well, we can do that too. So drop me a comment down below. Let me know if you like the way I'm filming or if you'd like to see me do it different. Also, let me know if there's anything that I'm doing wrong that you'd like to see me do different. I'm by no means an expert, so appreciate all the help. Constructive criticism is a great way to grow. So please drop a comment. Let me know what you think. See you guys here in a few minutes. All right, guys, I'm sorry I lost some footage. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but the footage I had of installing our tile right here got lost. But let me show you what we guys got going on. Here's our linoleum tile. This will ultimately be the color of the tank. And we'll finish all this up off camera. It's getting pretty late in the day. I don't even know what time it is. It's got to be like 8 or 9 o'clock in the evening. But I'm going to end the video right there. Thank you so much for watching. The channel has grown. We are at 350 some subscribers. And like I say in every video, I can't thank each and every one of you guys enough. This project is something I feel like I'm tackling by myself until I get a comment on YouTube or somebody watching the video. So it really justifies the hard work that went into this, and I can't thank you guys enough. So Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can see what kind of fish end up in here and what the next steps for getting this tank into a fully functioning aquarium is going to take. YouTube thinks you're going to like this video right here. Here is the playlist for my tiny warehouse where we've done everything for this shed. See you on the next one. Peace out.